Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing all my non-1 to 400 models. This includes like Herpa 1 to 500, Gemini 200, and then all the off-brand models. So I'm going to start now, but really quickly before I do start, I just want to ask you all to please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go skydiving. So I'm really pumped about it. So if you guys could please subscribe, it really helps out the channel. Right here, starting off, going smallest to biggest, we have this British Airways Herpa 1 to 500, 737-200. So just for perspective, if I were to take a 737, this is a little bigger, 700, and 1 to 400 and put it next to a 200, obviously the size difference wouldn't be that much. I don't know if you can see it, but like just like the wingspans is just massive. So that's kind of just taking another 1 to 400 aircraft and comparing the two different scales, but this is 1 to 500 from Herpa. So yeah, moving on. I got this model quite a long time ago, before I got most of my Gemini jets. This is a British Airways Concorde. This is a registration GBOAC, G-B-O-A-C. If you guys have this model, I got it off Amazon or something, so if you guys have this model and could just let me know what kind of scale it is. I actually don't know what the scale is, so that'd be interesting to see. This next model is an Emirates A380 from that same company that I was talking about just before from Amazon. And this is a A380. It's just a plain Emirates like plane, no special liveries. Gemini Jets, I wish you made one like this, but this is one back here. This is another Emirates A380 in 1 to 400 scale, and you can kind of see the difference there. Oops. You can kind of see the difference in size. So they're not quite 1 to 400, but they're about, like, I would say maybe 1 to 500, a little bigger than that. Next here we have a pretty old model. This is a Aloha Airlines 737-700. I got this model not too long ago, but it is a very old model. So I got it like very shortly. It's let me say this. It's recently joined my fleet, but is an old aircraft. As you can see, this is Aloha Airlines. This is the same kind of plane that a while ago that emergency happened where this like front part ripped off the plane. So it's made out of plastic, and I like this model because it actually adds a little bit to the cabinet of just like that's been pretty bare right now just with the 1-200 stuff and a couple of these models. Here we have a WOW Air A321. This is in the TF Mom registration. I got this model a while ago. I actually didn't get this from Gemini Jets. I didn't buy this online or anything. This one I got on a WOW airplane. Of course, since then, WOW Air has gone out of business, but I was flying on WOW Air to Iceland, and they had planes on board, so there was two choices, the A330 and the A321, and I decided to get the A321 because that's the plane we were flying on. I'm pretty sure that it was Skymarks that this is. But looking at it, it could just be like WOW Air's stuff that they make, because I didn't see like a Skymarks logo or anything on it. If you guys could help me out, just like looking at the stand and tell me what, or if you guys have this model and just tell me what like what company you think made it. I think it's Skymarks, but I'm not completely sure. Continuing on with the A321 theme, this is the Aer Lingus A321 Neo by Gemini 200, if you couldn't tell by the stand. The only thing I'd say about this model on the stand is that it kind of drapes downward instead of upward, and that might just be the way I have the stand facing, but if I do it the other way, it kind of goes up too much. So it's an interesting mix, but overall this model has made me very happy because I have it up in a cabinet, which I'll actually show you now. I have it up in this cabinet up here, and it's usually surrounded by ground crew, and that looks really nice. It kind of gives another use to a Gemini 200 instead of being on an airport or on a stand. I like to surround it with airport vehicles. This model is an A380, Airbus A380. It's a little bit bigger. It's quite a lot bigger than a 1 to 400 scale. If I put my hand next to it, you can see it's hollow on the inside. It's made out of plastic, and it did have a stand, but it was a little loose. So me and my procrastinator ways were going to fix it. Put it somewhere, like in a junk drawer somewhere, said I was going to fix it with super glue, and then decided not to. For some reason, I just left it in the back of my mind because apparently I had better stuff to do. And now I don't know where the stand is, so it just kind of sits on a table next to the WOW Air A321 because I got these both in the same trip. I got this at the Belgium Military Museum next to the Car Museum. So one of my favorite museums in Belgium, just like a great place to see some airplanes. They have them all over the place in there. And they were selling this model, so I got an A380, and I lost the stand since. So it's in the house somewhere. I just need to find it. I don't know where it is. So, but yeah, this model has made me very happy. I love having it on the shelf. It just kind of adds a little bit more to my sleeping room. I have this stuff, all this other stuff in my airplane room besides the WOW Air, but the WOW Air and the Airbus A380 actually go where I sleep, like in my bedroom. This next model is a American 787 Dreamliner. This is in like 1 to, I want to say 172 at the scale. I love this model very much. I put it up, let me show you, on the opposite side of the airport. I put it up there on the top of that cabinet. It goes usually right there next to the boat. But yeah, now it's down here because I'm doing the video. But it adds something to the airplane room. I love having a few extra non-1 to 400 models because it really just kind of pops out and you get to see, oh, this is the room with all the airplanes in it, of course. So yeah, I love this model. It's nice and big, so it brings out a lot of details. The engines actually spin, the wheels spin, and usually the lights go on, but it ran out of battery, so I need to recharge it. That's right, it's not battery, you actually charge it with a cable. So that's something else I think is really cool about this model. I love this model a lot because of cool features like that. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Just before you guys go, again, if you could please hit that like and subscribe button, I'd really enjoy it. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go jumping out of an airplane for skydiving. And I'm going to really try to get my mom to do it too, but I doubt she will. So, yeah. But if that's something you guys want to see, convince her by getting me 1,000 subscribers. It'd really make my day. And I think it'll make hers too if she got to jump out of an aircraft. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.